Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another awesome YouTube video, and as the title suggests guys, we're going to be getting into something that is so important, and actually it's crucial to actually finding success during trading guys. And as the title suggests, we're going to be going into position management. Now guys, it's obviously so easy, or it can be easy I guess, to find entries and exits and all of those types of things. And yes, maybe sometimes we're in a nice position, but how we manage that position really makes all the difference. And like I said in the beginning, can be that one defining factor that can make you a successful trader, or that can make a system successful. So guys, it's so easy to be in a winning position and to not manage that winning position appropriately. There's some situations where you're in a winning position and to you feel like this is the trade of the year, and you decide that you're gonna hold on to those profits, and then eventually the market ends up reversing or something of that like, and you don't end up booking as much profits as you had. And then again, there's also the situation where you manage things a little bit more aggressively, and that one trade that you managed aggressively that stopped you out with small amounts of profits, or maybe even didn't stop you out, but you just saw small amounts of profits there and you got excited and you closed, and that was the trade that would have actually just ran and pushed you up. Now, things also happen obviously on the inverse side. Now, sometimes when we're in a losing trade, we can fail to manage that losing trade by cutting that losing trade short. And sometimes we fail to manage a losing trade by basically cutting it too early and not really giving that trade enough room. Now, today we're going to be speaking about risk management, and obviously, like I said, we're going to break it down guys. I'm gonna give you guys something that you guys can go forward and you guys will be able to make yourselves a better trader. Now let's get into things guys. So position management is dealing with one specific thing, and that is exits, our stops and our targets. So position management is just us basically determining how we want to exit this position. So we've opened our position. The only two ways that you're going to exit a position is obviously either through you closing that position manually. So let's just say three ways. You could close that position manually. Two, the trade could hit your stop loss and that would obviously exit your position. Or three, the trade could hit your take profit and you could exit your position. So that's all position management deals with. Position management deals with our exits. Now there are three types of exits that we're going to speak about. Number one, predetermined exits. Number two, no predetermined exits. And number three, stop exits. Now guys, I'm gonna also show you how, as the Forex Chasers, we've incorporated two of the best position management, I guess, concepts, and we've kind of just put it into the 3.0 course, and that's how we kind of enhance our normal trading edge. So you guys know that we trade chart patterns and all of that stuff, and finding entries is not end all be all. Part of our system and part of our success is being able to manage those positions. Now let's get into number one, predetermined exits. So I have a small example here drawn on the whiteboard for you guys. We'll just assume this nice textbook example that this market is in an uptrend. We've pushed up nicely, created some resistance, we've pushed down, created some support, we've pushed up and violated this previous resistance area. So now, as normal, we are going to look to trade a retest of previous resistance that is going to turn into support. Now what we're going to do is, as the market comes into this area, we'll say we got a nice double bottom structure, and for a predetermined exit, obviously that means that we need to have both a predetermined stop exit and a predetermined target exit. So what that means is that we'll obviously set our stop loss somewhere below structure. So we have our predetermined exit. If this trade goes against us, we probably might be entering somewhere within these areas here. So we'll look at this as our entry. And then obviously we're going to want to have a predetermined exit, which is our target position. And maybe for our target, we might target previous structural highs. So now that we have this example, I'm showing you guys what predetermined exits look like. Predetermined exits are us having a stop loss and a take profit. And what do we do after we set that profit, that stop loss and that profit target? We leave the trade and pretend like it does not exist anymore. That is trading with predetermined exit levels. Once we set our stop loss and set our take profit, we do absolutely nothing to that trade, and our trade only closes at stop or at targets. Now that is our predetermined exit. Now we're going to go into number 2, no predetermined exits. Now I must say, this is the most riskiest approach when it comes to position management. However, it is a method of position management, and some traders do find success with trading using, or with managing their positions using using a non-predetermined exit kind of approach. So we are going to talk about this. Now this approach works mainly for people that are, for example, first of all, experienced traders that understand their system, that understand the financial assets that they're trading. Second of all, predetermined exits work mostly for people that are doing things like scalping. So where you want to enter the market quickly and where you want to exit the market quickly. If you're going to be doing those transactions, obviously on those smaller time frames where you need to act fast, maybe there's not enough time for you to still set a stop loss and a take profit. And so this type of approach might work for you. Obviously, you still need to have a predetermined risk and a predetermined target profit, because we still need to employ risk management, though however there are no specific stop areas. And how you would basically manage a position like this is that maybe, for example, when you get to your minus $10 or whatever the case is, that's when you close. Or maybe when you get to a specific structural level, that's when you close. Or maybe when you see a specific candlestick structure, that's when you close. So you need to still have objective rules that define how you're going to exit this position, even though there are no predetermined exits. Now we're going to go on to the third one, stop exits. Now all a stop exit is, or the position management using the stop exit method, is us only opening a position and setting a stop loss. So we don't have a take profit for our last one. For our stop exits, we just have a stop loss and our entry. So we have a predetermined managed risk, and our profits, we are managing this position. When we open stop exit kind of positions, what we intend to do is we intend that as price develops, if we are in the market on the right, in the right direction, as we see further pushes to the upside, retests of structure, and then violation of structural highs, we then trail our stop losses below structure. The more we see structure developing to the upside, the more we trail our stop loss, until eventually we end up at an area where we've trailed our stop loss below a significant low. And obviously, when this trend that has been holding to the upside does get violated to the downside, we now understand that our trend has potentially ended, and now we are safely out of our position. So what the purpose of us using a stop exit is to be able to capitalize, or this kind of an exit or this kind of management approach works best during trending markets. So this kind of approach allows us to maximize on our gains and obviously stay in the market if we are in on a good bullish or bearish trend for as long as possible. As long as that trend is holding, we're trailing our stops. Now guys, I'm going to put things together for you, and I'm going to show you guys the kind of approach that we've developed here at the Forex Chasers. Now let's first get off with erasing this examples that we've been talking about and that kind of stuff. Now guys, what we've done here at the Forex Chasers is that we've combined two of the best position management approaches. So number one, we use predetermined exits. So we always have a predetermined stop loss area. We also always have a predetermined take profit area. Now what we've done to enhance the profitability of our system is that we've set multiple predetermined exit levels in terms of our take profits. Now we have our stop loss is there, our entry is over here somewhere, and we have a predetermined take profit level. What we will do in addition is this is our ultimate maximum risk to reward that we're looking for on this position. Now what we do is we partial out along the way. We have predetermined take profit 1, maybe another predetermined take profit 2 area that we're looking at, obviously maybe based off structure as well. So what we're doing is we're using predetermined exits to make sure that if our position is a good position and we're in the right direction, what's happening here is that as price is moving in our direction, we then are partialing out our profits at these predetermined exit levels. So we're exiting our position, but not all together exiting, closing our full position. Maybe at our take profit 1 area, we just close 20% of our position. We have 80% of our position running. When our trade gets to our take profit 2, that will close another 20%. So altogether we will have closed 40% of our position. We'll have 60% running. And then obviously when we get to our final position, the rest of our 60% that we've been holding has been closed, and obviously that closes our full position. And what that does is that if the market does go in our direction and partial out and then decide to reverse and go against us straight to our stop loss, we have already closed our partial profits. Now what we've also done, guys, is we've combined our predetermined exit levels with a stop exit management approach. Now how we've done this, guys, is that we already have our predetermined exit levels, our entry, our take profit 1, our take profit 2, and our final exit area. What we also do in addition is that as our trade is moving, we're hitting our take profit 1s or whatever the case is, we're in the nice direction, take profit 1, trade closed. We have some structure, take profit 2, we have more partials closed. What we also do is we employ a stop exit management approach. So we are securing, because remember, we still have the majority of the trade still left open, with our stop loss still below our entry, and therefore there's still being risk on this trade. What we do is we trail our stop loss also using structure. So as structure develops, we lock in and secure our profit. So what we're doing by combining these two methods of position management is, number 1, we are partialing out and securing profits along the way, and number 2, we're managing risk by reducing risk first of all by moving our stop loss to break even, and then in addition securing our profit as the trade is moving in our direction. Number 1, being able to maximize on our gains, on our wins, let those winners run, and number 2, still secure the bag if that trade does go against us. Now guys, we have reached the end of this video. Obviously I intended to put as much value and as much information into this video as possible. So if this video has changed your trading and made you a better trader just a little bit, definitely do give this video a like. Otherwise guys, drop your comments in the comment section. Let us know what you think about the content. If it's your first time on the channel, definitely do subscribe, because the Forex Chasers do come out with value-added content like this every single week. Otherwise, if you're a returner, we love to have you on the channel. We appreciate you guys for being here. Otherwise, guys, this is Tramayne, your FX Chasers mentor. I will see you guys in the future videos. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your guys' week. Have a profitable trading week.